Hello everybody, welcome back, I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to an episode of Formula 1 2021 My Team Career, this time for the Chinese Grand Prix. Before we get to it, head down below, like and subscribe, because this is out a lot, and let's get right into it. So here I am out for my flying lap around the Shanghai International Circuit here at the Chinese Grand Prix. I'm pretty sure this is actually the first time I'm at the Chinese Grand Prix over here on this game. Normally I have, setup saved for every single track, and this is the only track that I haven't had a setup for, and I needed to get one before. So I'm pretty sure this was literally my first time on this track in the game, and that's probably not what you want, especially though since in between Formula 1 2020 and 2021 they changed like the physics, how the car drives and all of that stuff. So here we are for the first time riding at the circuit in season 5 of My Team Career, and the last season of My Team Career before the new game comes out July 1st. As you can see, we've got a new livery, new kind of race suit, I guess you could call it, overalls, there we go, and right now, according to the R&D chart, we have the fastest car out of everyone on the grid, but you wouldn't be able to tell that by our qualifying pace, as we are currently P16 and we aren't improving our time at the moment. Now, I think this is just mostly because I of course turned up the AI once again to 98, I'm pretty sure, which is really high. I've never put up the AI level so high, and first time riding on the circuit in such a good car, first time riding this maxed out car basically, and first time at the circuit as well. So we do qualify down in P15 with our teammate Carlos Sainz, who we kept for the season in P1. Lewis Hamilton actually finished with F1 and actually got replaced with Sebastian Vettel in Mercedes, but let's see what we can do during the race.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. We're here in the Yangtze River Delta today, home of the 16 corners that make up the Shanghai International Circuit. 54% of this 3.3 mile lap is taken at full throttle, and we'll be getting up to speeds of around 200 miles an hour, with DRS assisting the cars down the back straight before they brake into the sharp hairpin at turn 14. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula 1 underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, with Pierre Gasly alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Aitken, Yuki Tsunoda, and Verstappen, Delatraz, Stroll, Vettel, and Guan Yu Zhou, Bottas, Ricciardo, Charles Leclerc, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Giovinazzi, Red, Ocon, George Russell, and Nobuharu Matsushita, Latifi, Mick Schumacher, Mazepin, and Christian Lundgaard. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
So here we are lined up in P15. Definitely not where we wanted to be. We really wanted to be at least in the top 4, if not even fighting for pole position in this race. But I guess we have to see what we can do from P15 on the grid. We definitely had some good comeback races in the last season, from outside the points into the points, or from lower down than P10 up to even P5 and even higher. We definitely have the pace. Well, we had the pace last season. I guess we're going to see what we can do on this track. But right now, this setup that I got from the internet is definitely not working out. for the moment. As we move up to P10, Guan Yu Zhou dives down the inside of us, Stroll and Vettel in the Mercedes over there. We do manage to get past Stroll up into P10 in our car. As you can see, really nice livery over there. But we get actually overtaken by Lance Stroll over there. Now I remember that corner from last game. It was flat out, and it was not flat out this time around. I actually had to lift and even shift down, so probably something to do with the setup as we come past on lap 3, and of course DRS is activated. And yeah, this is just really not what I wanted to see. I wanted to be, you know, at least maybe P7, fighting for P6 at the moment on lap 3 already, but as you can see, we're actually falling away from Guan Yu Zhou in the Ferrari and P9 as Carlos Sainz, our teammate who was leading the race by a good couple seconds, is out of the race. As you can see over here, some sort of mechanical problem in the first race, within the first 3 laps even, as on lap 4 going on to 5, people start pitting in, so we actually move up to P6, P5 even. But no idea what happened to Carlos Sainz over there. You know, those things just happen, especially in this game. When it's meant to happen, they are going to DNF, but I'm not really sure why. No, every single engine that out of the 4 has power, I'm pretty sure, at 100, and durability, I'm pretty sure our Mercedes engine is a 97, and the others are somewhere thereabouts. I'm pretty sure the Red Bull, the Honda even, had a 100 rating for the engine durability, so I'm not really sure what happened there for us, and our Mercedes engine 97 rated. But talking about ratings and stuff, Carlos Sainz 100 rated across the board. Everything is 100 with our kind of facilities that we have at our kind of base camp, and his focus is at 85, so he is in a really good spot. It's going to be really hard to beat him, because I think this time, well, it's our last chance to win the championship this season before, you know, we move on to the next game. It would kind of be quite bad, I guess, if we didn't win it at least once. So this is our final chance to win it, and I guess we're going to see if we can win it across these 10 races as we spin out on lap 7 as we are trying to hunt down Guan Yu Zhou, who got the overcut on us, I'm pretty sure. We get a warning for cutting the corner over there, and we get passed by Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin as we try and go down the inside of him to get past him and up to P9, but we go out wide, get off the circuit once again. Now we are wheel to wheel into this corner over here. Are we going to manage to make it right on the curb inside, and we spin once again, luckily just about avoid contact with the Aston Martin of Bottas over there, barely avoiding contact with the McLaren of I'm pretty sure that was Lando Norris, basically just barely avoiding race ending contact, and that would have been both Red Sprint Racing cars out of the race. But that was an absolutely horrible lap, and as I was just starting to feel good and comfortable on these medium tyres, the car just said, nope, you're not having none of that. This is a really bad car, at least a really bad setup, as we get past Giovinazzi over there in the Alpine on lap 8 down the long back straight up into P13. But nothing really happened from then on. As we can see, moving up to lap 11, 2 seconds to Bottas, we really couldn't close that gap down. I was only closing down the main straight, but then everywhere else I was just losing time as we nearly lose control of the car once again. If that would have been another spin, I think I would have just retired, because it would have just been too much. But now Giovinazzi with DRS has a good go at us as we take the inside line to protect our P13. That's no points, but at least we can have a good fight at this, you know, maybe kind of warm up to what we are going to have to do quite a lot of within the other 9 races in order for us to win the championship. Luckily for us, I guess, of course, our car being the best, Carlos Sainz not winning the race has 0 points as well, so it's probably going to be a tussle up this season between me and him winning, so at least he's not going to have 20 points over us for this race.
A commanding performance from AlphaTauri today. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
And it's time now for the podium celebrations, and how well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race and to win. AlphaTauri are your winners here today.
So it's AlphaTauri and Red Bull still looking strong like last season, with Pierre Gasly winning the race, Jack Aitken up in P2 and Yuki Tsunoda finishing off the podium in P3. We finished P13, of course P13 in the driver's standings, with Pierre Gasly taking the lead for the moment, as I'm pretty sure the AlphaTauri is the second best car and the Red Bull the third best. In the constructors we are P7, hopefully we are going to be able to fight for both championships this season. But for now, that is going. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.